Isn't that really what it boils down to with a lot of this stuff is that, like the crate motor you were talking about? Crate motor's
Yeah,
great in philosophy, but if they're not going to tech them, then what's the sense of it, right?
correct. Right, right.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the only one thing about it, like a USRA modified. I mean, the rules are wide open. I mean, there's really nothing. We can run whatever cubic inch we want. We can run whatever shock package we want. We can do whatever we want. I mean, there's really body rules, and that's it. There's really no way to cheat it up. The motor's up or anything. I mean, unless you port the heads, and they check that. That's what they checked down there in tech for our race. We had to pull the header and the carburetor off, and they checked for port work in the head. I mean, that's basically how you could cheat your motor. The only way you could cheat your motor up is porting the cylinder heads. Well, they have spec stamped right in the intake port and the exhaust port, and they check that, and everyone passed. And I don't know where it goes from here. I mean,
I know it's frustrating. I know for everybody when we talk about the cost of racing, it's like that old saying, you can't put smoke back in the cigarette, and I get it. Well,
hey, speaking of putting smoke back in the cigarette, a lot was made over last winter about the frames, trying to get that back in line with OEM specs. How big a deal was that in the end? Because that part had kind of gotten out of hand. Have they gotten back in control of
honestly,
those specifications?
Kirk, I'm really disappointed about that. I spent 10 hours and fixed my car, and they haven't checked it once.
Really?
Is that right?
They're not checking it. They basically they're saying we're going to sweep that under the rug, and we're not worried about it. So
and they said they were going to check
it. They've not measured my frame one time.
Now, listen, if I'm Jim Moody and I went to the trouble to fix my car and they don't check it, I'd be over there blowing up their phone. I'd be calling them saying, "What is going on? You made me do all this work for nothing?"
I've asked every tech official I've raced at 4 or 5 different tracks this year, and every one I've asked, "Are you checking frames? Or are you going to check these frames?" And they're like,